out the Dropbox.
Hey guys.
Figure out.
Hey guys. Do you guys have asked you guys a few questions about Greg being the new pastor and the transition that's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot.
All right. So first of all, the first question I would have for you, Greg, is how are you feeling right now? Like, how's the transition and being the new pastor going for you?
Oh, extremely excited to see what the Lord's going to do. And, it's an exciting time here at Calvary Chapel. And it can be a little scary, but, man, God's with us and He's doing some neat things.
That's good. That's good.
It's a big job. There's a lot of moving parts, and there's just going to be a learning curve for a little while. And there's so many new things that God's put on Greg's heart that is going to take a lot of teamwork for a lot of people putting their shoulder to the work. It's exciting.
And then how about the transition? Like, how long are you staying, Brian? And like, what's that going to look like for you, Greg? Like, where you're gonna move offices? What's happening there?
Yeah, we're going to be in this office, and I'll assume that role, and that's going to be kind of a slow transition. We plan on, having Brian help me as much as I can with, transitioning each ministry, since I have school and youth, and so kind of helping us make it a slow transition. Brian's planning to help me out wherever needed. He's got his place. We got him staying in until the end of April, and so could be as long as the end of April, and maybe sooner. We'll see.
Yeah, just here to troubleshoot whatever and be on hand to answer any questions or give advice. And of course, the appointment team will be there from now on, as long as Greg wants help. And there's so many things that Greg already knows from being on the board for so many years and being over the maintenance of the church and having all those years working with and as at Costco and managing people. So many of the things that a lot of senior pastors have to learn, he already knows. And so I don't think it's going to be that big of a transition, but there are some big things that I can help him with, different items right now.
So what about the school? Are you still going to be the principal? What's going on there?
Well, we're going to transition those ministries as well. I'm going to be like kind of the spiritual oversight of the school, and I've got a really, really good staff. I'm blessed by that, and so they're going to assume a lot of the responsibilities. We'll see where the Lord leads there, but I'm excited with them kind of stepping up and taking on more responsibility right now.
The senior pastors are different, where it's either in their DNA or they have skills to help out different ministries. And it just so happens that Greg has some skills in a couple of really key areas. And so I think he'll be the kind of senior pastor that's always involved in doing chapels and ministering to the parents and being a part of the activities, sports and teaching Bible class or whatever. So he's going to always have his hand, I think, on the pulse of the school as a senior pastor, and that's a very healthy thing.
And then what about the youth? I know you're the high school pastor. Is there a new high school pastor coming in, or what's going on there?
Right now, I've got blessed to have some teachers that are on, again, staff. Caleb himself is going to be teaching my junior hires, and I've asked Josh Paul to kind of step in place and teach some classes on Wednesday night for me. My hope is to still have a touch on the high school guys, and so whether it's a Sunday night or larger events, mission trip coming up in June, going to continue to do that, and so that'll be kind of where we'll go for this point, and praying for the Lord to kind of give us some vision and insight on who to fill that position with.
I think that's really key, to be that kind of pastor in this next generation, having a connection with the youth. And like you said, even if it's volleyball nights or hanging out at your house and having a party or going on the mission trip, that's going to be invaluable to hang on to the youth, to be a part of the ministry for the next generation. So again, it's just some really key elements that are in the DNA of Greg that are unique. Not every senior pastor can do it, but it really is awesome when they can. And so that's why he's been my number one choice from day number one, but I think it's going to go great. A lot of work, but it's going to go great.
Sweet. I think that's all the questions I have, but congratulations, and you're going to do great.
Thank you, guys. God bless.